he had a black magic.
He got sick.
But
Where?
again,
He got sick where? In his brain?
well, I guess somebody they put a spell on him. Is what they're claiming.
So you are in the year 2021. You believe that somebody can put a spell on you?
So are you saying that we have to accept this hadith as well?
My friend, I'm not the Muslim. You are the Muslim. I don't accept all this garbage. For me, this is all garbage. Muhammad himself. I'm not insulting you, but you know my opinion. Don't ask me. You will be offended. So don't ask me what I think about this. I think this is all garbage, and everything is all Islam is garbage. But you are saying to me things doesn't make sense, just to avoid the fact that your prophet obviously mentally ill. Because look, we discovered that he tried to commit suicide. We found him jumping in the muddy water full of dead dogs and wind blood from period, and even rags, and even the garbage. I mean, this is not a behavior of somebody have a brain. And the top of that, now we find that Muhammad, he imagined himself had done a thing. In fact, he's not. And how you explain that? You say he was bewitched. What does that mean? What bewitched mean?
Well, I guess he had a spell on him from a Jewish woman.
Okay, what does that mean? What that spell does to a person? Now, a Jewish person, here we go, we have to blame the Jews, Okay, a Jewish person, he made a spell on Muhammad. What happened to Muhammad by that spell?
I want to say that when you look at hadiths on the internet, you have to take it with a grain of salt, because the Mossad agency of Israel.
The Mossad agency. But my friend, this is Sahih Bukhari. Even Sahih Bukhari written by the Mossad agency now.
But did we pick this book, Sahih Bukhari, written by Imam al-Bukhari, taken from a library in Saudi Arabia?
Doesn't matter. Go and find. Okay, if I find the same hadith from the Islamic government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, does that will make a difference for you? I can get it to you from there.
So I mean, who knows with these online hadiths, because we know.
Don't play the game, Jihad. I respect you as a man. You are different. Not like those kids who call me. So talk to me as a man, please. If you have a proof that this does not exist in the true Sahih Bukhari, then get me busted. Otherwise, you're just trying to find a solution to escape. That's the truth, Jihad. This is embarrassment. So look, Muhammad is a person who jumped in the dirty water. Muhammad jumped in the dirty water. Is that a behavior? No, you have no answer. I agree, but don't answer saying this is fabricated and this is Mossad. This is a joke. This is something written more than 1,200 years ago, and you say to me this is the one who the Mossad wrote.
Well, you have to be aware that Israel does want to keep the Islamic nations divided.
Okay,
so those Jews are very smart.
Okay,
and they do speak Arabic. Okay. And they do study Arab society very well in order to keep us divided. We are 300 million population. They are 6 million, and they are winning everything because they stick together and they keep the Arab divided.
Okay. So, when the hadith says that the Prophet he imagined himself doing things, including sex, and that is mentioned by Aisha. How Aisha she worked for the Mossad?
Well, I guess you don't understand the point. I mean, they study the history enough to fabricate it in that way. But let's go.
But there was no Israel. There was no state of Israel when this book is written. Israel is just 60, 70 years old now, the new Israel. So what are you talking about? Mossad and CIA. What is that, man? Read with me in the Quran.
Okay, let's assume this is true.
Hold on. We are not assuming.
If this is true.
This is not assuming. This is your books, and this is Aisha. This is the first witness, Muhammad, he have. This is not assuming. Now, if we go to the Quran, chapter 87, verse number 6, it says that Allah, he will recite the Quran for Muhammad, and Muhammad will not forget. Do you agree with that verse?
I agree with the Quran, yes.
Okay. This is not fabricated by the CIA, the Mossad.
No.
Okay. So if Muhammad he forget the Quran, then this verse is fabricated then. Do we agree? If Muhammad he forget the Quran, that means Muhammad he is really a fabricator. Because if Allah said to him, we will give you Quran and you will not forget the Quran, that's it. If God is with me,
so why do I hear things that sometimes you hear that there was a goat who ate some pages of the Quran, and then some 60,000 ayat, and the one we have now is 6,000. So this is another thing that I'm investigating.
I did not get you. I'm saying the goat who ate the Quran, that is additional problem which we don't really care for. We can go for it later. But do Muhammad forget the Quran? Do Muhammad, he promised that his God, he promised him he will not forget the Quran, and then he forgot the Quran?
No, he will not. The verse says he will not forget the Quran.
Okay, and then the hadith says that Muhammad, he forget the Quran.
The Quran says he forgot the Quran, or the
hadith.
Like, are you saying there's another verse to say that he forgot the Quran?
My friend, the hadith says that you're a prophet, he forget the Quran. Your prophet, he forget the Quran.
But in that verse of the Quran, who is Allah speaking to? All Muhammad, the Muslims?
No, Muhammad specifically.
How do you know?
The verse, read it.
I have you went to the hadith now.
Oh, okay, let's just go to the verse. Hold on, sorry.
So then what is this about the goat who ate the Quran?
Well, this is a holy goat, obviously. Allah, he sent his goat, maybe. I mean, you know what? I think this goat is sent by the Mossad. What do you think?
Well, I wanna know about it. It's in the hadith.
Yeah, I can show you the hadith, no problem. We can go there.
We shall now make you read, so you will not forget. Okay. So he will not forget the Quran.
But he forgot the Quran. Here we go. This is the hadith. We will go to the goat later, maybe after this one. Do you see? The Prophet heard a man reciting the Quran in the mosque, and he said, may Allah bestow his mercy on him, as he reminded me of such and such verses and such surahs.
But does that mean he needs to memorize it letter by letter?
Well, isn't the verse says Allah will recite the Quran for him and he will never forget? Yeah, letter by letter, like you can.
Yeah, you will not forget. You will not forget about the Quran. But I mean, it's
No, he says I will give you the Quran and you will not forget the Quran. That's it. Isn't you Muslim? You say the Quran preserved by letter, blah blah blah. This is what you say.
You have to be a hafiz. You have to study.
Hey, but this is the Prophet. Hafiz. You keep repeating what Muhammad said, and that make you hafiz, which means you memorize, which is very silly and stupid. Because who care about memorizing a book? We care about understanding the book. And your Prophet, he confirmed that when he pray, he skipped verses, he skipped even the chapter, he skipped it. So what kind of a prophet he claimed that Allah, he gave him Quran and he will not forget? And then when he pray, people, they say to him, hey prophet, you missed those verses. Oh prophet, you did not say this.
What?
Yeah, this is what it says. This is the hadith in front of you.
Allah's apostle heard it. Wait a minute. Which one are you going to? I'm trying to read one. The Prophet heard a reciter reciting the Quran in the mosque at night. The Prophet said, may Allah bestow his mercy on him, as he reminded me on him, as he made me remember such and such verse, which I had missed in such and such surah. What do you mean? What is he forgot?
Yeah, you are
he
saying
forgot.
Yeah, you are saying he did not forget. He did not drop it. He said, I missed. In the translation, it says, I missed. In Arabic, it says, asqattuha. If you don't like this translation, let me show you. Here we go. It says, he dropped. Here we go. This is your Muslim translation. This one is even nicer. It says, he reminded me of such and such verses and such surahs. Not only he forgot verses, he forgot surahs, which I dropped from my memory. This is the Muslim translation.
But isn't he a man?
But the Quran says we will recite Quran to you and you will not forget. You Muslims are really weird. When you want, he's a man. When you want, he's not a man. If God, he said to him, I am God, I will give you this book and you will not forget the book. And then we find that Muhammad, he dropped chapters from his memory. If not that Abdul, this chapter is gone. So when Allah, he made a promise to Muhammad that you will not forget the Quran, Allah was making a false prophet. So listen, now we confirm that Muhammad is mentally ill because he jumped in the water. Dirty water have dead dogs. Administration will feel the wudu. He do water, which is from the menstruation rags. In the top of that, Muhammad, he tried to commit suicide. Obviously, you are the one who pick up the option that have suffering from bad depression. And now Muhammad, he's lost his mind. He imagined himself had done a thing. In fact, he did not. Even he dropped the whole Quran when he said that the Quran promised him, that Allah promised him, that he will never forget the Quran.
I just want to say one thing. Okay, so when you look at all those ahadith, they might sound so bizarre to us in our time, but we cannot.
No, it's not the sound. It's not sound bizarre. It is bizarre. You are the one who said that. It doesn't sound bizarre. I said
it might sound.
No, it's not might. Don't say might. Is it bizarre or not?
What I'm saying is it might sound bizarre.
You keep using the word might. Is it bizarre? A man, he jumped in the water, have dead dogs, and win blood from period. A man, he claimed to be a prophet of Allah.
See, this is the problem, CP. You don't allow a person to make their point, and that's why.
Because you see, I am different from others. I go after you by the word, by the letter. Others, they let go. I don't. This is religion here. This is about God. This is about salvation. This is not about we say words and we jump and we let it behind. You can do that with other Christians. You cannot do that with me. So you said it might sound. It doesn't work with me. Either you say to me it is bizarre or you say it is not.
I am telling you that we cannot apply the same standard of logic that we have now as back then. Let me give you an example of that.
Yeah, give me an example.
Many people. Okay, so this issue of the, or not issue, but this topic of Aisha radiallahu anha, her age being 9 years old. This didn't come this didn't become a talking point to try and defame the Prophet until the 21st century, because you had for thousands of years or hundreds of years people from all different generations and all different backgrounds. They used to criticize the Prophet. They used to try to defame him, but they never came to that point. Nobody in the 13th century, for example, who wanted to criticize the Prophet alayhi salam, would ever say anything, oh, he married a girl that was 9 years old. No, because obviously at that time, people in Europe did it, people in China did it, people in India did it. So that's what I mean by a different standard of logic between then and now.
Let me ask you. Do you have a proof that any person in the time of Muhammad from the Arab, he married children?
I believe it did happen, yeah.
Okay, do you have a proof?
I'm not aware of any reference,
Okay.
but
Is
I'm
it true?
sure that
Is it true that even Abu Bakr himself was shocked when Muhammad asked for Aisha? And he said to him, "But and he tried to get."
I actually never heard that. I
Yeah,
never
you
heard that
never
Abu
heard of
Bakr
anything I say. I know. All Muslims, they do that to me, because Muslims are ignorant about the religion. When Muhammad he went to Abu Bakr he did not say, "Yeah, hey, let us have a party," but he said, "I am your brother. How you do that to me?"
Oh, I am your brother, because he didn't understand that it's not brother of blood. It's
No, 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 no,
brother.
no, 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 no. You see, he should be happy. He knew first that he can marry because he is not his brother. And Muslims, they marry from each other anyway. That's a joke. So why he's trying to find an opposition? Because this is sick. And look, Muhammad, he forced Abu Bakr to accept. Abu Bakr did not accept. Read carefully what he says.
But the Prophet did not.
No, he did
have
not even
marital
give him.
relations
He did
with
not
Aisha
even give him a
until
chance.
after she had her period.
No, that's not true. I can show you the reference. Don't go there. Don't go there. This is the lie. They keep lying. I can show you the hadith. It says it clearly that she did not have her period even when she became 14, which means more than 7 or 8 years after she married your prophet, if we can call him prophet. So read with me carefully. Prophet asked Abu Bakr for Aisha hand or in marriage. Abu Bakr, he said, "But I am your brother," which means, come on.
You got off the page.
The Prophet said, "You are my brother in Allah religion and his book, but she is lawful for me to marry." And he took her. And then he married her at the age of 6, and he was fondling her until she is 9. She is his wife.
You need to, okay, I've heard you say this before.
Yeah.
Fondling.
Yeah.
Where do you get this from?
Well, Aisha, she said clearly that he did intercourse. She mentioned the intercourse at the age of 9, correct?
Yeah, but you said fondling her.
Okay, but she's his wife, correct? She's wife.
Yeah, but do you have proof that he did that?
Well, here we go. She's his wife already.
All right. Regarding this hadith, it doesn't show that Abu Bakr objected to the marriage on the basis of Aisha's age. It just shows that he was ignorant about the definition of a brother in faith versus a brother in blood relation. Okay. Therefore, I don't see any problem with this hadith.
Okay. Did your prophet ask?
Yes.
Did your prophet he ask for the hand of a woman when she is an infant?
Well, 6 is not an infant.
I'm saying she was an infant. She is just born.
But she was 6, right? Not.
Come on. You see, I'm just trying to find a solution for your perverted prophet. Okay, forget about all of this. Let's go back to 0. So,
but you said the word infant. An infant means newborn baby.
Yeah, newborn baby.
Means 6 years old.
Yeah, did your prophet he asked for the hand of an infant baby? She's 1 day, 1 year old, 6 months, a month. Are you there? Hello? Are you there, Jihad? The guy, he went to the house of somebody, and he saw that they have a baby infant. He said, when she grows, she will be my wife. Like, what the heck? She's an infant. He just asked for the hand of a newborn baby. Isn't it clear this is a sign of mental illness? So look what we did. We showed them that their prophet, even he imagined himself having sex. In fact, he did not. The prophet, he imagined himself doing things. Yeah. So I was saying to you, Jihad, when a man, if a man, he come to you, and you have a newborn baby girl. I know what happened to this guy. Are you there? Bad internet, huh? All right, Jihad, get yourself ready. We have Tawsif Ahmed. Let us see Tawsif Ahmed, a new Muslim in the scene. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you are live on air, my friend.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I do. Go ahead. Are you listening to us on YouTube? You are live on air.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to say?
So I want to tell you, ask you, why don't you debate with Farid if he has already challenged you for the public debate?
Call him right now. Let him join us a conversation. Go ahead.
Here, he has already said in the video that here you can overshout him.
No, I don't go. I don't. No. Listen. If somebody want to debate me, he can debate me. Call him right now.
Yeah, but why can't you do it?
Zakir Naik, listen, don't waste my time. If you have somebody here there to debate me, well, bring him. You are the one who says why you don't debate this one. I will come here.
Because here you can mute here, you can disconnect, you can overshout.
I make a promise in front of you. If I I make a promise in front of you right now. If I mute him, I lose the debate.
Not only mute, you can shout, you will change the topic.
Shout too. So what the problem? So what? He will shout too. Right. Are you telling me how to go?
That's the thing.
Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. If bring your boyfriend, any boyfriend of your choice. I don't care. Fifi, Mimi, Dudu, Susu, Zakir Naik. You Muslims are scared like
7 lies videos on you. So you have an answer on that. You have made up Imam Murrah lie and many
Let
things.
him call me and we will talk about it and everybody will laugh. Okay, why you don't call him right now and tell him let us talk about Imam Murrah and people will laugh.
So see, he has already challenged you for public debate. You don't even have to show.
We are in the internet. Why don't public? You see the potatoes. I mean, guys, he challenged me to a public debate because he knew that I don't go anywhere. I sit in my computer and I make Mohammad shish kebab. So all of them they share the same thing. We will debate you only if you saw us face to face. But how come they debate others in the internet? This whole Abdul himself, he debate Muslims, he debate other people live on YouTube too. How come only me he can't debate me? And people, they want his answer. People, they want to see how I lie. So listen. You are a liar. You are a liar, and you are hiding. You are hiding yourself behind the cover. Listen.
I have seen you people being abusive, shouting, and saying bad things to people. And a Christian, a good Christian, that.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I will say something to you abusive. Hold on. In the front of everybody, hold your horses. Please let me talk. I will say to you something abusive, and you tell me if this is good. Go and suck the penis of your father. Is that good?
You say many things, bro. You say many things. So
is that bad? I just said something. Go and bite the penis of your father. Is that bad?
You say everything bad, bro.
Okay, but this is what your prophet said. But this is what your prophet said. Do you see the hypocrisy? You're a Muslim, you claim I say bad things. I'm quoting your prophet. So you're a prophet, he says, go and bite the penis of your father. So you Muslims, if you're people who care about language, you shall not follow a man. His name is Muhammad. He go and say to people loud in the street, go and bite the penis of your father.
You are not a good example of Christian, first of all.
I'm asking you,
you just say,
is it a good example of a prophet to say go and bite? Is it a good example? Is it a good example of a prophet of God to say go and bite the penis of your father?
Example of Christian. So you are just
kid. Abusive. I heard you saying things abusive. I'm quoting your prophet. Go and bite the penis of your father. Is that bad? He said yes. I said to him, is that bad? He said yes. Obviously it is, yes. But this is not me. I will never say such a thing. I do be. You have the most filthy prophet. And you Muslims are afraid that I will say to you abusive things. Look, they became the girls now. They need protection from Christian Prince. I do be. Tell him to go and suck and bite the penis of his father. How dare you? Abu Bakr, he said, suck the clitoris of Allah, which is proven to us that the black stone was a vagina. And the black stone was a vagina of one of the goddesses. Go and suck the clitoris. Brother, why can the prince go and debate in public, brother? They trend you in public debate. This is public debate. I have almost 2,000 people watching. This is not a public debate. Which place will fit for 2,000 people? And why I want to go anywhere? I go, I drink my coffee, I go live on air, I spank Mohammad, everybody laugh, and I'm done. فَأَعِدُّوهُ وَلَا تَكَنُّوا. Tell him to bite the penis of his father. What kind of a prophet he used such a language? And the Muslims complaining, saying, Christian Prince, he say abusive. Like what? Suckle me? This is what your prophet said. Guys, read with me carefully. All of you read with me carefully. Whoever, the prophet said, whomever attribute himself in lineage with attribution of Jahiliyyah, which means before Islam, then tell him to bite his father penis. President Prince, you say abusive things. I'm quoting your prophet. Christian Prince, you are shouting us. Your prophet, he used to beat Muslims when they come to him. I can show you the reference. Tell him to go and bite the penis of your father. Is that a da'if hadith? No. It is sahih. Do you see it? How many of you now want the reference? Who want to give me one? This is a good one, isn't it? Hey, why you don't debate Fifi and Susu and Dudu? They are the one who don't debate me. I'm not. I'm here. I just said to him, call him right now, put him live with us. Correct? And not only that, I made a promise. If I hang up on him, I'm the coward. Change. I have a specific deal for him. Usually I hang up on people with their kids. But I want to consider him kid for this time. Or anyone, bring me Zakir. But that's it. The word hur is a plural word. And me, male and female. So the guy who called me, his mother, she will have a long line of men. They want to F her in the heaven. You should be proud of Zakir Naik. Why you don't let Zakir Naik call me so we can laugh? Imam Murrah. The kids of Muta. They follow a filthy, dirty prophet. How many of you save the reference? Because later you will say, Christian Prince, where we can find this hadith? This is what people do, trust me. Where we can find this hadith? And let me teach you something for those who watch my videos later. When you want to find something, let us say people copy my video and they don't have reference there. Try to copy the most, let us say, something special in this line. Like, then tell him to bite his father, copy that part, and put it in the search engine. You will find the reference. Because later you are watching the screen, you are not, you know, you don't have the same chat we have now. As you know, I don't keep my videos. Do you see what I'm talking about? You say abusive things. And I love it when the Muslim, they play victims. I really love it. And I love it when I see the Muslims are very much intimidated by someone who is a Christian. They claim to be heroes and terrorists. When our army, we have 2,000 soldiers all in Afghanistan for the last 2 years. And Taliban is dead. Don't dare even to move. The second they heard that we are leaving, suddenly they are heroes. We are leaving, we are in the airport. And we told them we are leaving 5 years ago, and the Muslims, they claim victory. Forward Israel. Israel almost arrived to Damascus. Israel took Jerusalem. Back. This is their land. After we take Jerusalem, the Muslims, they celebrate victory. Why you don't debate me and celebrate victory anyway? Are you afraid that I will say to you, go and bite the penis of your father? And they say to you, you hang up on us. And I hang up on you. Look, this guy, he won't let me talk. Coward. I don't want to debate with moderator. No, I will debate with moderator. You are the moderator. Let me call him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abdul, I agree that you are a moderator for us. Can you call Fifi? Can you call Fifi?
Have you changed your mind?
I changed my mind, yeah. I want you to call Fifi right now, and you are the moderator.
Not here. We have a moderator between both of you.
You are the best man, my friend. I want an Indian person from Pakistan. No, listen, don't waste my time. You are saying to me, you want a moderator, go call him. So why you mention his name if you are not with the
challenge him from here, from your platform.
Okay, I'm challenging you, all of you. Can you call any Muslim sheikh? Forget about this kid. And you are the moderator. Can you do it now?
Tell that we will moderate between us.
Can you do it now?
Tell the people that you
go and bite the penis of your father. Bingo. The words of your prophet.